right, boys, so we've started with you on the stage, and I want you to think about how we've positioned this, what the lights are doing, what kind of atmosphere do you think I'm trying to create up here? Luke?
Colourful.
OK, a colourful atmosphere.
As a non-classroom discipline, drama can be a popular and rewarding subject for some dyslexic learners. It can offer movement, storytelling and confidence-building opportunities.
I think because it's such a practical subject, they come to the lesson expecting to have a lesson on stage, doing lots and lots of acting, so they sort of already have it in their minds that they don't want to do any reading or writing. And obviously that is a barrier for when we get up to GCSE level, and there is a huge amount of theory work for their GCSEs. And also we do 3 productions a year, which involves a lot of line learning, and that always causes a bit of an issue. But we have different techniques and different ways to get around that with our boys. So, for example, learning lines, there's lots of different techniques you can do. A few of our boys will record themselves and then listen to it back. And that's an excellent way, you know, just a journey to and from school, just listening to the script being played over and over again is fantastic. We're doing a musical at the moment, and our head of music has recorded the soundtrack for them all so that they can listen to their specific parts. There's also, you can, if you write down the first letter of every word, then just by looking at those letters, the lines come much more easily than trying to learn it from a blank canvas. So loads of different ways that we can support them. And they all learn in totally different ways, not just the dyslexic boys. They all have very different ways to access script learning or any kind of theory work. Sophie Quinn. As we can all tell by looking at this gorgeous girl, she is a famous model, which is why she was invited. They were told at the very beginning of term that whatever storyline they would like for their murder mystery, we will do. Hence why some of the characters were a little bit out there. Today was just trying to get them to grips with their characterisation. They don't often do reading and writing in Year 7 and 8 drama. It's very much a subject where they come for a bit of a release from their other subjects. But when we do try and do writing and drama, like we did today with just writing a few questions, it's really important to highlight, well, what does that question finish with? So that they know that it's not just in English, they do the question marks, those skills are transferable to other subjects. What did you put at the end of it?
Full stop.
Why? What is
No,
it?
question.
Oh.
Well done.
Question mark.
What else can you do, Oz, to change the way you act, become someone else?
Facial expression.
Good, and?
Body movement.
Body language. Good, well done. So we think...
Because sequencing, remembering the order of things, is a common issue for the dyslexic learner, staging a whole play requires some careful planning.
I don't want to see a Year 8 Morehouse boy sitting in this chair. I want to see a guest at the dinner party sitting in the chair. I think the problem with rehearsing, when you're looking at sequencing in particular, is that we don't often rehearse in the order that the play goes in. And so trying to put it into context is really important. Another challenge with that is that it takes up crucial time in a rehearsal. So often we have whole day rehearsals where they can see how it works, and that's really beneficial for them. Also, before every production, we give the boys a synopsis of the play so they know at least what the play is about. But yeah, it does cause lots of issues, knowing whereabouts in the play their part comes.
Managing a learner's confidence is vital too. Students should not be pushed to perform against their will, but should be encouraged to perform if they wish to, regardless of their ability.
Did you invite Joanna to your dinner party just so you could kill her and frame all of us?
It's a huge problem that we face. The boys start drama in Year 7 here, and more often than not, there's at least half of a class who don't want to get on stage and don't want to perform. And the important thing is that we don't push it with them. They have to build trust with us. The other thing with school productions is that we try and give every boy who wants to have a go, we try and give them a go.
I'm very suspicious of how he's been acting lately and how he was acting at the party.
I decided to put today's lesson on stage because it's crucial for our boys to feel like they are immersed in the scene. Most lessons they rehearse down on the floor, and the minute they are asked to rehearse or perform on stage, you see a total difference in their behaviour, the standard of their work. Just being up on the stage gives them a sense of performance. We're going to finish with our hot seating today. Our interrogation is over. Next lesson, we are going to find out who killed Joanna Snottrot.
Dun, dun, dun!
So to recap Emily's main tips for teaching drama. Encourage learners to transfer knowledge and skills from other subjects. Have students record their parts and play them back to help them learn lines. Provide a synopsis of a play to help with sequencing. Don't force learners to perform, but do allow all those willing to take part.